The next is time to next arrival variable is set. What is happening over here is the the variable data, which consists of the information of all the buyers in the form of list. So the one that we see over here, this particular information is saved in data. So buyer number is 0 plus 1. So we are not interested in the first list of this particular data data list because it's currently set as 0. The author has selected starting the data storing from the position number 1, which is what we are looking at. So at buyer number 1, which is 0, plus 1, which is 1. At position number 1, give me back what is available in position number 0. So in position 1, which is this, pass me back what is available in position number 0, which is the value 1. So that value is passed and stored in time to next arrival. The next is an iteration. So the way I would like to do is I would like to just create a line over here so that it makes it slightly more easier. So I would like to separate all of these 3 sections as they are performing. They are going to be performed in a sequence. So this is, I would like to add a comment saying that iteration for simulation time units. So simulation time is 10. So it's this particular for loop is going to iterate 10 times. So it's going to take the range simulation time 10, and for that particular time, for 10 times this particular loop is going to happen. Time to next arrival is going to be -1. So it's going to -1 the time to next arrival, because it's going to take -1 is equals to 1 is an assignment operator combined with the subtraction operator. It subtracts the value on the right side of the operator from the variable on the left side and assigns the result back to the variable. So therefore, time to next arrival, which we know was 1 to begin with, we are subtracting 1 from that variable, and therefore time to next arrival is going to be 0. Time unit, it's going to be printed out over here, and time unit for a range of 10, it's going to begin with 0, and that's the time unit which is going to be presented over here. Now this particular line prints out formatted string literal. Let's break it down further. F denotes that the string is in a F string, allowing for variable interpolation and formatting. That means you can add in text over here freehand, and if there is a dynamic variable, you can put it in curly braces, and that's going to be formatted. It is going to align time unit value, which is 0, a minimum width of 3. If the value is less than 3 characters wide, space will be added to the left to make it a width of 3. Greater than sign is an alignment specifier indicating that the value should be right aligned. D is the format specifier for an integer. It indicates that the value of time unit should be formatted as a decimal integer. The end parameter over here, which is passed, is an optional parameter for the print function. By default, print adds a new line character at the end of the printed out. However, end is equals to empty overrides this behavior and specifies an empty string as the ending character, meaning that the next print statement will continue on the same line. So therefore, this particular print without this would have added a new line. So the next print statement would have gone one line down. Because we added an additional parameter n is equals to empty, the next print statement, whichever is going to come up in the remaining part of the program, is going to be joined at the extreme right of it. So that's exactly what's going to happen over here. So what we are going to see is this particular value, customer B1 with item 8 is going to be printed out to its side. So it's not going to be printed out on the next line. So that's what the author is currently doing by using this formatting plus an optional parameter which is passed.